Hi everyone! Thank you for coming back to my channel for the full moon readings. And before I do get into the readings, I do want to make a few announcements. This full moon is in Pisces, I believe, this time around. And it is on September 6th, which is Wednesday. I'm filming this the Thursday before. So this time I'm actually going to be doing a specific spread. I found a full moon spread that I thought would be really great to do this time. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and I am still going to do an extra reading for you depending on the reading and which way the reading seems to be going for you. I mentioned in the Divine Union reading, but I'll mention it again. I do have some more services that I listed on my Facebook page that haven't made it over to my website as of yet. It's a list of services and there are prices as well. Ooh, smoke's getting a little on hand. There is a list of prices as well, but unfortunately some of the services, the prices vary, especially for things like the custom artwork, the commissioned artwork. Of course, that depends on what work you want done, and certain things like readings, depending on the type of reading that you want, the price can vary. And I do have some services that are location based, which you would obviously need to be near me in some capacity to for me to do these services. So that would be northeastern Pennsylvania and a little bit of like New York, New Jersey, and maybe even Delaware. Depending on how far you want to travel, I could also travel, but depending on where you are, those are definitely possible. They're not out of the realm of possibilities, so. And let's see what else. Oh, I do want to mention that this new, I was looking at it before and I might end up putting it in one of my outtakes. I found this fire agate at the farmer's market today. There's this guy that has a stand with all kinds of crystals, and I don't go into buying crystals knowing what each crystal means. I don't like doing that because that just will trigger my mind to like, oh, I want that, instead of letting my guides kind of pull me towards what I need. And so I let them pull me towards this. And the fire agate, of course I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a fire sign. But the fire agate, I just looked up as I was preparing, and it says that, of course, being an orange stone, it aligns with the sacral chakra in the fact that it helps a lot with sexual energy, physical energy, issues with surrounding sexuality, like impotence and stuff like that. But it also has a lot to do with courage and passion, and I found that it actually helps people with artistic blocks, which I was like, that's fantastic, because I have a project that I'm working on right now that I've been kind of putting off. So hopefully try to channel that, and I think that would be appropriate as well for the full moon. Try to unblock, try to help with the sacral chakra, help us with our courage, help us to make the changes that we need to by bringing us courage. So hopefully we can channel that energy of the sacral chakra and the fire agate crystal for this reading. All right, so without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into your readings then. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for coming back to my channel for your full moon reading. So I got all my announcements out of the way, but I do want to reiterate that this is a new spread, so kind of be gentle with me. I'm just getting used to it, so I have my little cheat sheet here. But I'll still be getting the messages through, and they know what the spread is, so they'll definitely be able to give me guidance for it. So without further gilding the lily, let us get into your reading. I don't even know if I used that expression the right way, but anyway, let's get into your reading. Alright, so first, what is the source of provocation for Sagittarius during this full moon? Okay, interesting. So, you see that? Okay. Good? Good, good, good. Alright. And next, what is the innate strength a Sagittarius will need to deal with this? Help them deal with this. Innate strength. Ooh, okay. And what does Sagittarius need to transform? Okay. What should Sagittarius avoid? Okay, there we go. And last but not least, what needs to be acted on? What does Sagittarius need to act on for this full moon? What action does Sagittarius need to take for this full moon? Okay. This came up relatively quickly for the others have kind of come out kind of slow. So let us see what we have. So first off, we have what is the source of provocation? Where is the issue that we need to address for this full moon? Okay. So I have... Okay. The Three of Cups. And I got two different issues. So for some of you, I'm feeling that this is drinking too much, celebrating too much, going out and having too many things to drink. But as I picked it up and I showed the camera, I heard another thing. I heard triangle, like love triangle. Something, because there's three here. There's three people celebrating three cups. So there's a torn between, perhaps you have a partner you are interested in someone else, or they're interested in somebody else, or you are single and you are interested in somebody in a relationship already. While there are some, of course, like I said, where I think the issue is that you are drinking too much and you need to kind of reel that in. Okay, so that's what the issue is. That's how you're being provoked this full moon. So the next position, the next card is what innate strength will help you deal with this situation. Truth. King of Swords. The truth will set you free. I just heard, the truth will set you free. The truth. Being completely honest. Come on, we're Sagittarius. We know. We are blunt, sometimes with very little tact, unfortunately. We kind of say things and we're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. maybe I should have thought about that before I said it. But we do need to be honest, and that is not something that we shy away from. So we need to be honest with ourselves and be honest about the situation or the person. There needs to be honesty, there needs to be transparency. The truth will set you free, after all. Okay, so the next card, the position is what needs to be transformed. The Hierophant. Oh, okay. Think outside of the box. You need to think outside of the box, not be so hung up on the rules, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, when you're supposed to do it. Don't get hung up on when, and like all those rules, those societal norms. Don't get hung up on that. Don't let yourself feel like you need to fit a mold. We're Sagittarius. We don't like to do things a certain way. We like to do our own thing, right? I know I am anyway. And it's funny for me because the Hierophant is Taurus's card, and that's also my moon. But I feel very strongly that this is, you need to not let somebody else tell you how to do things, how to handle things, how to deal with your emotion, how to deal with the situation that you're in. Not going by what society expects, but what is important to you, what is in your heart. That's what you need to follow. You need to follow your heart, not your head, not what society expects from you, not these weird ideas of what normal is, but what is true to you in your heart. That's what you need to follow. Okay? All right. So the next card is what you should avoid. Okay, we have the Three of Wands as avoid. Okay, I'm hearing, which is odd because this is not really what this card means. I'm hearing overthinking. Choices. Too many choices. There's three here. You know what I was just thinking? That this is maybe you and two people. There might be two people that you like. There are two different people that you like, perhaps. And maybe you need to avoid the entanglement of like trying to have your cake and eat it too. So you need to avoid making these decisions. You need to avoid making these decisions based on logic. Like I was saying before about you need to listen to your heart. You need to avoid making these decisions on your own. I'm feeling very much that you need to use your intuition, connect to your guides, really listen to what they have to say. Because you don't need to do this on your own. Although you don't want to listen to societal norms, like I was saying. You don't want to listen to them, but you don't have to do this alone at the same time. You can ask your guides for help. They can help you in any way. If you are too attached to the outcome at that time, you can ask them a question and tell them to let you know the answer later when you're not so attached to what they have to say, or you're not really paying attention to that situation. They might give you the answer. They might even give you the answer while you're in the bathroom and you're not really thinking of anything, and it's just, oh, that's what I need to do. Wow, thank you. Yeah, they kind of give you answers like that in the oddest times. But I'm feeling that you need to kind of wait and not kind of blaze that path on your own, but listen to your intuition, pay attention to your guides, and let them help you, let them guide you, and let them make that decision for you, or let them help you make that decision. Because sometimes when we make these decisions hastily, we end up repeating the same thing over and over again. We end up repeating things because we don't learn the lesson. So by listening to your guides, by following your intuition, and letting them be in the driver's seat, kind of letting go and letting them take you where you need to be, you are really starting to understand and like, okay, this is a lesson I need to learn. What do I need to do to move forward? How do I need to move forward so I can learn from this? What needs to happen? So not pushing forward, not trying to blaze a path on your own, but letting them help you, letting them guide you, okay? And last, what action do you need to take during the full moon? Ooh. I'm feeling creative, Ace of Wands. I'm feeling that this is a creative thing. Tap into your creativity. That explains why this is here. My fire agate that I just bought today. I'm pretty sure I talked about that in the announcements, but that I just got today, that fire agate. I just, I felt called to it today. And then I found out what it meant, and I'm like, wow, that's perfect. Because I've been having trouble finishing this project that I need to do, this painting project. And it's a commission, sorry, not really a project, but a commission. I've been trying to finish it, but I've kind of been feeling blocked, and I've been feeling like, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And it needs to get done. But I'm feeling like, okay. Embracing your creativity. Focusing on your creativity. Focusing on a creative project. Something you're passionate about. Whatever it is that you're passionate about. Act on that. Bring that joy that comes with that project. So you have that joy. So that's what you need in order to overcome this situation. Is to, hold on one second. Let me see how this ties in with what I already did, because it's not feeling like it is. I just heard, you guys are like, you're not paying attention. I'm sorry. This is the hand of God. This is God saying, I'm taking the wheel. He's taking control. Let him take control. Don't act on it, right? I said don't act on it. Don't, just wait. Just wait there. Just pause. Don't blaze that path forward. You don't have to make that decision on your own. You don't have to act on anything. Let God take control. Let him take over. Let God take the wheel. What is that? Jesus take the wheel? I don't like that song, but I always found that funny. Jesus take the wheel. But yeah, essentially, yeah, let him take over. Let him guide you. Let him be the driving force. Let God be the driving force, or universe, or source. However you connect with that energy, let them take control. Let them guide you and blaze that path forward for you. Because a lot of the times it's half of it is the work we put in. The other half is what they do to push us forward. A lot of times people work really, really hard and they think they need to work really, really super hard, everything and all the time. They can't take any breaks or whatever. And it's like, that doesn't have to happen. It's work really hard, yes, but don't kill yourself in the process. Because when you're doing this work, if this is your purpose and you're doing this work, they will meet you halfway. So you're not killing yourself. You're not burning yourself out. So this situation is a tough one. You've got the Three of Cups, which is either a love triangle situation or you're drinking too much. And you need to really look at the situation and really see your truth. If you are drinking too much, okay, you need to hold that truth and you have to feel it, and you need to accept that and work towards fixing that situation for yourself. But don't hold yourself to what society expects. Don't hold yourself to the rules and regulations, what's expected of you. Don't hold yourself to that. But at the same time, don't have to do it alone. You don't have to blaze that path alone. Just wait and let them guide you. Because God's coming through and he's saying, I can help. Let me blaze this path forward for you. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. My mom kind of came to the door and had to talk to her and all of that lovely stuff. And I didn't want to continue reading with her still here. So, alright. The last thing I mentioned was the Ace of Wands and how that's the hand of God, and he's saying, let me lead the way for you. Alright, so I'm torn between which to give the extra message. Okay. I'm going to use the Archangel Gabriel card deck for you, for your extra message. Alright, so what extra message does Sagittarius need for the full moon? Whoa! I like jumped up out of the deck and then fell. Interesting. Oh, okay. This is an interesting card because I've had a few doozies recently. And this says, pay attention to your dreams. Can you see that? That looks like an interesting dream, huh? Pay attention to your dreams. Hey, boys, be nice. Cats, what are they gonna do? It says you are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind, where they appear in order to help you. So pay attention to your dreams. And also interpreting what they are. Like, there are resources for interpreting your dreams online, but sometimes there are things that kind of can't be explained or like whittled down into like a category, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of times you are going to have to ask your guides what certain elements of your dream mean and how they apply to your life. Okay, but definitely pay attention to your dreams. Write them down when you remember them. You can even ask to remember them. What I do a lot of the times when I remember to, because I don't always, depending on how tired I am when I'm going to sleep, you can ask the Archangel Michael to come into your dreams and help you to remember. Because the angels are the ones helping you to remember your dreams. So when you don't remember your dreams, it's all about your angels connecting, your guides connecting to them and them helping you, them using their power to help you remember. And I think a lot of times when we lose track of our dreams because we don't pay attention. When you're more conscious of the fact that you do dream and that you can remember your dreams if you just ask, that they can use their power to help you to remember your dreams. So why not ask them? If they have that power, they can help you remember them. Why not ask them to? They're there for you, to help you and guide you through your life. So definitely use that resource. Look at your dreams, analyze your dreams, remember them, so you can apply them to your life and what lessons you need to learn. Because there are messages, very clear messages in dreams. Like I said, I had a few doozies recently, so big themes going on in there. So definitely want to pay attention to your dreams. That's gonna potentially help clear up some of the confusion with this situation for you. Okay, Sagittarius? Well, I hope that the full moon helps you clear this out, and I hope it works all out to the best for you. If you would like a personal reading with me, that information is down in the description box below. Remember to, if you want to come back and look for your moon or rising sign to kind of get a more complete picture of what you can expect. I'll have those out for you soon. If you like this video, if you like this reading, well, obviously the video of the reading, and if this resonated with you and you want to let me know how this makes sense for your journey, I would love to have a conversation with you. If you want to leave a comment, if you want to like the video, share with your friends and family, or if you want to subscribe so you can get alerts when I post new videos, that would be very greatly appreciated. But until next time, Sagittarius, keep the faith. Do I look like enough of a hippie today? I don't know. It's pretty... I just need a joint, right? That's all I need. Oh, okay. Here we go.